Alright, guys. This is Daniel with the Drumheads Podcast, and I wanted to try something a little different when it came to reviewing a snare drum. So instead of seeing my ugly face, you're actually going to see the drum while I talk about it. So the drum I am talking about is a 14-inch by 6 black cherry solid snare drum from Sugar Percussion. You can probably see Sugar Percussion, solid wood drums. Very nice, very vintagey looking snare drum. It's not as heavy as I thought. It's got a great tone to it. It's a good mid-level. If you want something not too dark but not too bright, you can go with this. And just looking at the outside of it, there's their logo with the S. It's got the abalone S inside, and it's really cool finish. And I love these lugs. I'm not sure what you'd call these kind of lugs, but they're very vintagey looking. Of course, I'm a big fan of die-cast hoops, and it's a nice drum. It's, like I said, if you're wanting something that's very versatile and you can use it on multiple things, and then it's got a very nice slide, off and on switch for the snare drum. You can click it to several positions. I believe it's a trick, and it is. And it's a very nice. When I got it, it was a very nice surprise because it came in this wonderful bag right here. It's a mono carrying case. So of course that was inside. Very nice protection for the drum, and it fits in there very nice. Got good solid protection. And so I saw that. It came with that. It came with the shirt, and it came with this little tin that had some, I don't see it, I'm not going to try to find it, it had some moon gels. It had a bunch of it had a keychain with that was a drum key slash flashlight, and then it had some Altoids, cinnamon flavored. Paid it forward because I'm not a big cinnamon fan, so I gave it to my coworker. But when you look at it from the bottom, you can kind of see the wood grains. A very beautiful wood grain, very antique-y, very old, vintagey look. A big fan of it. And they use a very good high-quality snare, the Pure Sound snares. Snare wires, very responsive, very good. And I'm just going to read the tag on the front. And this is, like I said, it's black cherry. And this is the first time I've ever played a cherry wood snare drum. So it says, "Oh, sweet black cherry, how the company loves thee. Used for everything, anything and everything good. Black cherry is the company ambassador, sitting right in the middle of the density scale. She's one of the most versatile. She'll whisper, and then she'll scream. She'll sing, and she'll growl. All with a smile that gets prettier with age. But don't let this exquisite exterior fool you. She's one of the hardest workers in the lot. Sugar Percussion!" Sorry if I read it dramatically, but I thought it would add some comedic effect to it. Ha ha, I know. And it's a great snare drum. You can have multiple applications, and I have multiple things I tried out on it. I tried out the big fat snare drum, which goes on this drum like so, and it gives it a good fat sound to it. If you're wanting to change it to a vintagey 70s sound, you've got it. And then I tried out the big fat snare drum donut, which has the hole in the middle right there, so it gives it a little bit more better crack to it because some of the head is exposed. And then this one is the tambourine one, and just gives it a cool, you can do some jungle beats and stuff like that. So I tried those, and then I tried these right here, the sweet spots. They're drum dampeners, and they have a cool little case, and I just stuck them on one at a time to dampen the head. I've noticed when you're using this drum that when if you're doing it works the best in the mid to high ranges. When it got a little low, it's so responsive, which is a good thing, that the snares, and this would ring a little bit, but if you threw some dampeners on it, Maybe a sweet spot, but maybe a little piece of gaff tape, maybe here and here, would cut down on some of those overrings. That's my only little critique, but I wouldn't say it's a critique more than it is just a tip, I guess you could say. And of course, I tried out different types of sticks. I tried out the Vic Firth 5A barrels. It's got the barrel tip, you know, very good sticking, especially on the cymbals. So I tried out just, you know, your standard pair of drumsticks. Of course, I tried out some brushes, you know, to see what it sounded like. And then I tried out these cool, they're called the Steve Smith Talwand, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Me and weird names, I can't pronounce it right, but it's a bamboo, and it's a little bit louder than your standard rods, but it has still, you know, if you're trying to do quiet applications, it's great. And and of course I tried the snare weight, and this is just enough. You want to kill just a little overring. This just snaps onto the front, onto the side of the shell or the hoop, and it just kills a little bit of the overring, not too much. If you're like me, you like a little ring, but not too much. Quick fix, you've cut it out. And it's magnetic, so it kind of wants to pull toward the drum. And it's a leather, so it adds a little bit of weight to it. Very cool. So I've tried out a lot of cool things. I tried out the snare drum on my kit. I have Jimmy rigged up. It's got the I just got a Super Kick 10, so nice fat bass drum sound. It's got a sledge pad in there for to replace the pillow, so it's not as muffled, and it allows the drum to resonate properly. I got these little booty shakers for the snare. Cuts down on the vibration, which I noticed. Keeping just these, the rubber end, and not with this, that was causing some of the ring, was the snare holders, the rubber part. But adding these foam little booty shakers to it, it cut down on the rings. It was very good, and it solved that problem I was talking about earlier with the ring. So I podcasted this, so this is the video aspect. So thanks if you do listen to the podcast, thanks for listening. And I just kind of wanted to show everybody a visual aspect to this drum as well, so you could have the audio and also a video aspect. So my name's Daniel. Thank you for checking it out, and I will talk to you guys on the other side. See you guys.